cocodamol.
Go on, take an educated guess.
30/500?
Yeah. It's the wrong dose. It should be 8/500 with the patient's other codeine-containing preparations taken into account. Result, the patient ends up back in ED with constipation and abdominal pains.
Yeah. Well, the pharmacist should have rang up and double-checked.
Yeah, but they can't check every prescription. Look at that. I thought my writing was bad. That's indecipherable.
So what are you thinking?
I don't know. Drugs, drink, depression. Something's up.
And he did have a weird moment in recess last week.
Right. We should go and talk to him. Together.
No, he'll just think we're challenging him.
Maybe I am.
Dog's going mad out there, and it's tied up right outside the entrance.
Get it moved.
No, call the police, will you?
No, wait. The owner's done an
The owner
X-ray.
can't control it. Did you see what it did to his arm? Let me know when you get through,
Can I
okay?
just talk to H first, please?
Come on, here we go. Your favourite. Look, cheese and jam.
Ruby! Come on! Come and open the door! Don't be silly, Ruby. Unlock the door now.
What happened?
She was just going to the toilet. She just went mad.
Oh, something must have happened.
She just started screaming and hitting me, and then she locked the door. Ruby! Oh. Good girl. Can you bring me those spare clothes, please, Rianne? It's all right, darling. We'll soon have you changed and dry. Oh, what's the matter? Where, baby?
Henry, it's Nick here. I need to talk to you. I've had some unexpected news. Things are going to have to change in the department.
Which way are you going?
Could you call me back, please, as soon as you can? It's urgent.
The results of the lumbar puncture, the EEG, and the MRI scans that we've done over the last couple of days, combined with the clinical criteria, do mean that I'm now able to give you a pretty confident diagnosis.
It's MS, isn't it? We've researched it on the internet, and it's what all the symptoms add up to: the dizziness, the clumsiness, the loss of words.
But you can slow it down, can't you? And it can plateau.
MS is progressive, Mum.
I know. But there's a longer and shorter, isn't there?
I can definitely say it's not MS. But the root of the problem are these proteins, which are giving the brain trouble from the inside.
What does that mean?
It's a form of Prions disease.
What's that?
It's a variant of Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease.
CJD?
That is correct.
Well, what is that? I know that.
The name that most people know it by is the human form of bovine spongiform encephalopathy.
BSE? Mad cows? You're having a laugh. No, I don't think people got that anymore. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, Mummy, I'm so sorry. Mummy.
Mrs. Sampson. Okay, let's get you through the cubicles. I think I did say you'd be back here depleting NHS resources if you didn't pack those bags in.
I gave up, and I've been a lot worse ever since, thanks to you.
Oh, OK, give us a hand. All right, let's pop you down over here, Margaret. OK. Can we get a chair here, please?
You'll be okay, Margaret. Mum.
You must be the daughter, then?
Yes, I'm Amber.
Hi, Amber. Yeah, she said you guys were going to meet up.
Is she going to be all right?
Not if I had my way. I'm joking. Yeah, Oscar, over here, thanks.
It's horrible. She's been coughing and choking so much she couldn't breathe. I thought she was going to die.
From what I know, she's made a pretty stern start, aren't you, Margaret? All right, let's get you through to resus.
madam, aren't you meant to be stationed in cubicles?
She's my patient.
You're asking for trouble.
Oh, Zoe! Zoe! What's going on? I don't know, she keeps screaming in pain every time she needs to go to the toilet.
Oh, yeah, she is hot. Tash, I'm going to fast-track this little girl to cubicles. Come this way.
Oh.
Where's Charisse?
Oh, don't worry, I didn't drag her in. I left her with Rianne.
What, Rianne?
Yeah, she's 15. She's babysitting age.
I pay you to look after her, not your daughter. I don't believe this.
I don't feel you have to read all of this. Some of it's a bit medically heavy. But it is worth looking through.
Thank you.
The good news is we have caught the disease early.
Is it possible to stop it? Where are you going?
I can't take any more of this.
Wait for me in the cafe. Don't want you going home alone?
Do you want to go to her? We can always go through this another time.
Tell me there is something we can do. Please. There has to be some treatment.
Oh, there is no cure as such. But there are experimental treatments that have been thought to have had an effect in some cases.
Can we try those?
Well, yes, we can, but I can't promise you anything. And even if they do work, we wouldn't be able to retrieve brain function and tissue that have already been lost.
What sort of timescale are we looking at here?
There are no rules. Deterioration can be over years. It can be months. It depends on the patient, but it's progressive and irreversible. I'm sorry.
Dr. Hannah, the little girl with the suspected urine infection.
What about her?
Can I have your opinion on something?
Yeah, sure.
I've been thinking about what you were saying earlier about...
About?
It's a work thing, but perhaps you'd like to come along.
You want me to go as your date?
No. Yeah, well, sort of. I need an assistant.
You're asking me out?
No. I am offering to pay you to come along as my partner just for this particular business occasion.
Sorry. You're going to pay me to go as your escort?
Ooh. Just forget it. I'm sorry I asked.
Hey! No. Look, hang on a sec. It's an interesting one. I'll have a think about it, and I'll get back to you.
Dr. Winters, do you mind helping me keep this arm steady?
You're not sticking that in me, are you?
It won't hurt. That's what the local anaesthetic was for.
You're lucky. The X-ray shows there's no bits of teeth left in.
It's like a small high-pressure hose that cleans the wound.
And if you want to keep a dog like that, you really should have a muzzle on it.
Hey, Jo's never done this.
We've had complaints from patients coming in. He's been menacing them.
She hasn't. She wouldn't do that.
I know those dogs. My father had one.
OK, that's enough. Can you just calm down?
I'll leave you to deal with this, Nurse Harrison.
Oh, could someone please get out there and see what's going on?
When you get this, can you call me back, Rianne? I'm just checking in to make sure Charisse is OK, because Mum's a bit concerned.
Sue, could you come through to cubicles, please? Something's come up with Ruby. She definitely has a urinary infection, which we can treat with antibiotics. But it's how and why she got the infection that's more worrying.
What do you mean?
I think I'm going to have to call social services in, Sue.
But why?
Well, they can sit down and interview both of Ruby's parents, and it may well be that they have to keep her in care just until we get to the bottom of this.
But what is it? What have you found?
Ruby's got some bruising to the top of her thighs. It's small but deep, as if someone's pinched or twisted.
You mean abuse?
Well, the bruising's limited to the thighs, not the genitals, but it's indicative of physical abuse, yes.
Get back. Sit down. We have a dangerous dog right outside the ED. Yeah, it's already attacked its owner and it's trying to attack people going into the hospital. We need some help here as soon as possible. Okay. Does it hurt?
Yes, here, look. Okay.